Hey science lovers, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving deep into the microscopic world inside our very own cells to uncover the secrets of a tiny but mighty powerhouse, the mitochondrion. You've probably heard it called the powerhouse of the cell, and for good reason. These little guys are responsible for converting the food we eat into the energy our bodies need to function. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do, well, anything. But the story of mitochondria is so much more fascinating than just being a simple power plant. It's a tale of ancient partnerships, cellular roommates, and a direct link to your maternal ancestors. So, what exactly are mitochondria? They're what we call organelles, which are like tiny organs floating around inside our cells, each with a specific job. The mitochondrian's main job is cellular respiration, which is the process of generating ATP, the energy currency of the cell. Think of it like this. If your body is a city, your cells are the buildings, and the mitochondria are the power stations, keeping the lights on 24/7. But here's where it gets really interesting. Mitochondria aren't just any old part of the cell. They are incredibly special. Scientists have noticed that mitochondria and their plant cell counterparts, chloroplasts, share some striking similarities with bacteria. For starters, they have their own DNA. That's right, while most of your genetic blueprint is safely tucked away in the cell's nucleus. Mitochondria carry their own small, circular piece of DNA. This is very different from the long, linear chromosomes in the nucleus, but looks a lot like the DNA found in bacteria. They also have their own ribosomes, the machinery needed to read their genetic code and build proteins. And these ribosomes are the 7-OS type, the same kind found in bacteria, not the 8-OS type found elsewhere in our cells. It gets even wilder. Mitochondria are triplicating. They can divide and make copies of themselves, completely independent of the cell's own division cycle. So, when a cell needs more energy, it can simply signal its mitochondria to multiply. In fact, if you were to carefully remove a mitochondrion from a cell and place it in the right nutrient environment, it could potentially survive on its own for a while. This incredible autonomy has led scientists to a mind-blowing theory about their origin. This theory is called the endosymbiotic theory. Endo means within, and symbiotic refers to a close, long-term relationship between two different species. The theory proposes that over 1 billion years ago, a large, simple ancestral cell engulfed a smaller, free-living bacterium. This wasn't a case of predator and prey. Instead of being digested, the smaller bacterium survived inside the larger cell. Over countless generations, this arrangement became mutually beneficial. The host cell provided a safe environment and nutrients, while the engulfed bacterium, the ancestor of our modern mitochondria, became incredibly efficient at producing energy for its host. Eventually, they became so interdependent that they could no longer live without each other. The bacterium transferred some of its genes to the host cell's nucleus, solidifying the partnership. It became a permanent resident, an endosymbiotic, so When we say mitochondria are like organisms within an organism, it's not just a metaphor, it's a reflection of their ancient, independent past. They are the descendants of once free-living bacteria that decided to move in and power up a new form of life. Now, let's talk about where your personal mitochondria came from. Here's a fun fact. You inherited all of your mitochondria exclusively from your mother. When a sperm fertilizes an egg, the sperm contributes its nuclear DNA, but its mitochondria, which are located in the tail to power its journey, are left behind. The egg cell, on the other hand, is packed with mitochondria. This means that all the mitochondria in your body today are direct descendants of the mitochondria that were present in your mother's egg cell. This chain of maternal inheritance stretches back through your grandmother, your great-grandmother, and all the way back to a common female ancestor of all humans, often nicknamed Mitochondrial Eve. So, the next time you take a deep breath or feel your heartbeat, take a moment to thank these ancient bacterial guests. They are not just the powerhouses of our cells. They are a living link to our deepest evolutionary past and a direct connection to our maternal lineage. It's a beautiful reminder of the intricate and cooperative history of life on Earth. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the cell. If you found this as amazing as I do, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of science. See you in the next video.